About 5,200 people live in Poolesville, a town in the heart of Montgomery County's Ag Reserve. Surrounded by farmland, the town won't grow much. But that doesn't mean it doesn't have needs. A group has been created in town called Fair Access, trying to get the county to recognize the town needs a new high school and it needs better access to county services.
First day of school, a ball was kicked up into the ceiling of the gym. The entire area of the school had to be closed down because of asbestos coming through. And that's in our new gym, which is now 40 years old.
Poolesville High is a patchwork of additions dating back nearly 70 years. Each new addition has added new issues, ranging from heating and cooling to the Americans with Disabilities Act, from mold to asbestos.
There's also an open area here. This campus is open where this building, new building, can't be secured. Kids are going back and forth to these buildings all day long. That's definitely not in the new age of school security. That's a big no-no.
Fair Access is pushing for a new high school, possibly built alongside and behind its 10-year-old science wing. But more than a new school, the town needs more services.
One of the things we do know, though, is that this area is a real services desert when it comes to ideas like healthcare. So I run a transportation program for WUMCO. We have volunteers that drive people to the doctor. We have 2 doctors in town. One doctor has just closed his office. He didn't want to close it. He had to work with Adventist Healthcare, and they ran his practice. They decided to close it. So now we have 1 doctor for what amounts to between 12 and 15,000 people in the western county. I believe the police is another one. That we have a police substation up here would make a big difference in terms of how fast they could respond. We're, again, so far away that getting quick response can be a difficulty sometimes. So that's another area. And we know we have a lot of seniors out here. If again, looking at the data, there are a lot of people aging in place out here, partly because the cost of housing is cheaper. So we don't have a senior facility, we don't have the senior programs. We have some that we've done voluntarily. The town itself has stepped up and tried to do that, and we're doing a lot. But we don't have health care services for seniors, exercise programs on a regular basis, those kinds of things. And most other parts of the county have senior centers somewhere close to that jurisdiction, like Damascus even does. We don't.
Fair Access has taken its issues to the new leaders in county government.
During the campaign, we spent a lot of time going to the debates. We talked to council members during the debates. And I personally went to several of the county executive debates, and after a while they started saying, we see the people from Fair Access here. In terms of equity, all 3 of the people that ran for county executive mentioned that issue, including Mark Elridge. He talked specifically about the lack of equity out here. He even said they have a good point. There's just not the same number of services in the western county. So we know we've got their attention.
Yeah, the politicians actually came to us too, which was nice. We interviewed all of the county council candidates. We attempted to get their perspective and actually educate them because they're running for office and they're running to serve. And Mark also was very receptive to the idea of it as well. Both here in we had a county executive debate here in Town Hall, and then we also have visited them on their turf, and I know we're making an impact.
In Poolesville, I'm Doug Tallman for MyMC Media.